What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If we've not yet met, my name is Johnny Nitafan, and in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys as I've interviewed different people, as I've gone through different masterclasses, as I've gone through different courses, paid tons of people money to help me really grow my craft and actually become a better insurance agent, but business owner in general, and hiring business coaches, investing in myself, personal development. One thing has become apparent to me more and more that I want to share with you guys in this video, because the reality is I've been talking with so many different people consistently, and people in my community, people in other areas that are consistently doing the work, and they're putting in the activity, but they always ask, like, what makes a great agent? What makes a successful life insurance agent? How does somebody become a master? And one thing I'm realizing is I'm consistently getting questions from agents like you guys in the comments down below, just like, what creates an exceptional agent? And it's doing the little things well. And so it's funny because I was actually watching one of my old videos from like a year ago, and I was like talking about thinking small. And I think, like, for you guys to be in a better situation, to become a master at your craft, right? To become a top 1% entrepreneur, to become a top 1% life insurance agent, is you have to think small. You have to look at the little tiny things that look like they don't matter at all, and you have to perfect those. You have to master them. You have to become an absolute master at your craft. When you're asking when you're looking at the objections that you're getting, paying super close attention to detail on your tonality, how you actually say certain things, the way that you say it, your tonality. How does your body language while you're on the phone, like your tonality on the phone, how do you become exceptional at that spot? How do you become an exceptional agent to where you're providing the best customer service? What is your cadence with that? How are you servicing clients? How are you continuously bringing in the best agents over and over and over and over and over again? The way that you do that is by becoming a master at your craft. It's like a game at the end of the day. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Like, when I used to play video games, I would grind them out. Like Clash Royale is a great example. Is like, there's levels that you have to unlock. There's levels that you have to go through, but the only way you get to those next levels without paying for it, right? Like, you could pay for it. And that's like, I was thinking about it. It's like paying a coach to help you in your development. I wouldn't have gotten here if I didn't have coaches and mentors in my life that I've simply just paid money to, so that I could get to the next level a lot faster. It's like the same thing there. It's like, you can take all the time, grind it out, take so much of your time to do something, or you can just pay somebody to help you do the thing that you want to do. You can just simply pay them, and boom, you can level up to the next level. Obviously, you have to work for it, and there's some work involved in that, and there's risk involved. But if you find the right coach and the right mentor that's actually going to help you get to where you want to go, it's a simple way to get the shortcut. Anyways, with Clash Royale, you and drop in the comments below, like, what kind of games you guys might have played or still play. But it's funny because when you're playing these games, you're grinding them out, and the only way that you actually get better, as you get better over time, and as you keep winning certain levels, you unlock more things. You unlock more features in the game. But the way that you do that is by playing, and it's fun, right? There's they do some really good things to make it addicting. However, if you want to become an exceptional agent, and as you level up in the game, there's new things that you unlock. And the only way that you unlock that is by doing the work, is by doing really well at the small things, becoming an exceptional agent at the little things. So what do I mean? What can you specifically take from this is getting really good at your tonality. Your tonality is your body language as a telesales life insurance agent. So getting really good at the how you deliver the information. Another one is not only that, but getting really good at asking questions. That's another one. How do you ask certain questions? How do you make the prospect feel like you know exactly what they're going through? Asking questions just like that. So asking questions is another one. Tonality is another one. Overcoming objections. I mean, not just using one sentence to overcome it, but like actually being able to loop them around. And so all these little things add up. And so as you get the fundamentals down, as you get better and better and better as a telesales producer, and you do these small things, you will become exceptional. The thing that exceptional, the people that are great, the Michael Jordans of the world, the LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, the Tiger Woods, they definitely trained a lot, or they definitely watched videos. They definitely had people in their life to be able to help them, but they would not get to where they were and are now if they did not practice their craft over and over and over and over and over again, and getting the little things down, getting these small, minute details locked in, and spending hours on just perfecting one little thing. And so this came up because we're talking about how do you get the banking information. There's a way, and there's an art, and there's a craft to do it. But if you're like, okay, great, what's your routing and account number? It's like, dude, what the heck? Like, that's not the way that you ask those certain types of questions. Same thing with getting into the why. Like, okay, why are you looking for this information? If you ask like that and there's no skill in art of persuasion, and you're not good at that, and there's a way to be able to get down into them, you're just going to have surface level people that ultimately are not going to buy, and you're going to be less profitable because you're paying for the same leads. You're paying for all those costs are the same, but you're not seeing the results that you want. And so the moral of the story, the reason why I make this video is because to become a master at anything, you have to get really good at the small things. You have to do the basics, and you have to even get, like, not even just doing the basics, but like going so deep into one little thing, because overall, like, it's a masterpiece when you're presenting, and to be able to have a high closing ratio. Like one of the guys in our community, he's having like an 80 to 90% close ratio on his one call close appointments or presentations. And so he's able to do that because he's mastered the tonality. If you haven't checked out his interview, I interviewed Max on the channel. He does 35, 40K a month. Spent $2,000 last month, took 2 weeks off, and made $25,000 in commissions. It's just like, dude, what the heck? But the way that you get to that level, the way that I was able to spend $2,000 and make back 26, the ways that I was able to spend $6,000 and make $46,000 back, the way that I was able to do that was by mastering every little part of the presentation. There's a cadence and a system how I ask for the social to be able to get the best success with that. There's a way that I ask for the banking. There's a way that I set the effective date. There, like all these little things, there's cadences that you need to know to be successful. And here's the thing. I was actually talking to my guys earlier today about this, guys and gals in the community about this, is that you can't teach that over a YouTube video. You got to have somebody with a trained ear that's done it multiple thousands of times. Like I made 50,000 cold calls my first 9 months in this business. The way that I was able to do that and get really, really, really exceptional is by doing the work. There's no way that you can escape the work. And so if you have a trained ear, if you have somebody in there listening to your calls, actually role-playing with, scripting with you, giving you the secrets of the trade, like I give all the information away here, but I sell the implementation. The way that you come, like all the information's online. Like you guys can go out, and if you don't trust me enough, or you don't think that I can actually help you, then I would just go out and just keep doing what you're doing right now, and keep watching videos just like this, and take these principles and take these skills and go out and make money with it. And that'll validate what I know. But then what happens is a lot of people, the most people that I actually work, or pretty much all the people that I work with, come on and they're like, dude, I've watched all your videos. I've made money. Now I want to actually have you work with me directly. Like yesterday, somebody I met 2 years ago reached out to me. He's like, dude, I want to work with you, because he's watched all the videos, he's used it, and actually made money with the skills that I give, because I give it all away. All the information's online. But the reality is, if information was all you needed, you'd be where you want to go already. You'd already be a top 1% agent. But you're not, and that's okay. However, if you think you need more information to be able to get you where you want to go, you're missing the whole point. You need somebody in your corner that's going to walk and guide you through the whole process, hold you accountable, give you exact milestones that you need to be hitting to get to the goal that you want. So subscribe if you haven't already to the channel right now. Drop in the comments what you guys need to master, because there's little things that you need to master as a telesales agent. and to become a top 1% person, because the 1% is way different than being part of the 10% than it is part of being everybody. Like, the top 1% makes way more money than anybody else. So the question I have for you is, are you going to turn pro? Are you actually going to become a pro at your craft? Are you going to become an expert in what you're doing? Or are you just going to stay mediocre? Because what you know what the pros do? Every single one of the pros has a coach, has somebody in their life. So if you guys want to work with me directly, if you're finally ready to be like, dude, you know what? I have all the information I need. I actually need help implementing this into my business and my life. I need you. I want to work with you directly because I resonate with you. Book a call with me down below. Go into the description. There's a little link in there. Book a call with me. Fill out the application, and let's see if we're a fit. And if we are, we'll get you onboarded, and we'll get you inside the community, and we'll get you having the same exact results, if not better, than the top people in our community. So I hope this helps. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.